Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will learn about lipids and fatty acids. Some fats are obvious and others are hidden. Fats add flavor and affect your health. Okay, what is lipid? In biology, lipids comprise a group of naturally occurring molecules that include fat, cholesterol, triglyceride, phospholipids, fatty acid, and others. Lipids are organic molecules, okay, and not dissolved in water. Lipids actually contribute to texture, flavor, and aroma of our food. Okay, this is a fatty acid structure. The elements of fatty acid structure are quite simple, and there are two essential features. Number one, a long hydrocarbon chain and a carboxylic acid group, or we call it, and the number three, methyl or omega N. Okay. This is categorization of fatty acids. We have saturated fatty acid, monosaturated fatty acid, and polyunsaturated fatty acid. Saturated fatty acids are saturated with hydrogen. You can see here methyl N and carboxylic acid group. And this is a chain, palmitic acid. This is saturated fatty acid. Okay, how about this chain? This is unsaturated fatty acid, contain double bond. Okay, this is oleic acid, have 18 carbon, methyl oil, and carboxyl water soluble. And this is, you can see here, double bond, one bond and second bond. This is linoleic acid. We have this linoleic acid have 18 carbons. Okay, how about omega-3? Omega-3 is a fatty acid, and their first double attachment 3 carbons away, and omega-3 fatty acid help in reducing heart disease risk. And omega food fatty acids are soybean oil, canola oil, nuts fatty acid, fish such as salmon and tuna. Okay, how about omega-6 fatty acid? Omega-6 fatty acid actually named because of their first double bond is 6 carbons from one end. Then and the important types of omega-6 is linoleic acid. Foods that rich with omega-6 fatty acid are nuts and corn, safflower and sunflower. Okay, omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids difference in change and difference unsaturated fatty acid. You can see here in linoleic acid, or we call omega-3, omega-6, we have two double carbon here, and for polyunsaturated fatty acid, for alpha linolenic acid, omega-3. Okay, you can see here we have 3 or more. Okay, so we call it polyunsaturated. Okay, what type of lipids? Okay, this is saturated fatty acid, monounsaturated fatty acid, and this is polyunsaturated fatty acid, and this one is polyunsaturated fatty acid for omega-3. This is omega-6, omega-3, and omega-9. Okay, several types of lipids are important in nutrition, and the number and type of bonds in fatty acid determine their health effect. Okay, let's see. A fatty acid with no double bonds is saturated fat fatty acid associated with an increased risk of heart disease. And how about mutar? Mutar reduce heart disease risk because of this fatty acid with one double bond. Okay. Configuration of the unsaturated fatty acid can be classified as cis fatty acid or trans fatty acid, plant salts and liquid at room temperature. Okay. For cis configuration, the hydrogen atoms on the same side of the double bond. For trans configuration, the hydrogen are on the opposite of the double bond. Okay, different unsaturated fatty acid. You can see here, we have hydrogen atom at a carbon double bond, and usually on the same side of the chain, we giving the molecule a band. This is called the cis conformation, cis and trans fatty acid. Okay, this is example for many food have trans fatty acid. Chocolate, like a chocolate wafer, ice cream, margarine, biscuit, cakes, breakfast cereal, bread, buns, pizza, fried chicken, French fries, and maybe others. Okay, this is different about cis fats and trans fats. For health effect occurs naturally, for cis fats occurs naturally, yes, but for trans fat, some trans fats occur in meat and dairy products, and the majority of trans fats come from processed food. How about arrangement of atoms? For cis fats, the chain of carbon atoms on the same side of the double bond resulted a ring. And how about trans fat? Hydrogen atoms are on the opposite side of the double bond of the carbon chain, making the fat molecule shrink. Okay. How about melting point? For cis fat, usually low melting point, and some cis fat are liquid at room time. And for trans fat, melting point is really high. Okay. This is several types of lipid, such as cholesterol. We know cholesterol found only in animals, and a lipid that consists of multiple chemical rings and only found in animal food. Okay, made only by animal in the liver. Okay, this is cholesterol. What's the function of cholesterol? Cholesterol is a component of cell membrane and myelin synthesis cortisol, which promotes glucose synthesis in the liver, need for synthesis of vitamin D in the skin, and need for synthesis of bile acids, which are emulsifier in bile, needed for synthesis of some hormones such as testosterone and estrogen, and needed for synthesis of cortisol. Okay, triglyceride. What is triglyceride? Triglycerides are made up from one glycerol with three fatty acids attached, most commonly found in food and in body storage. And for triglyceride, properties determined by fatty acids that they have. Okay, how about triglycerides? Bond. Okay, triglycerides are made of fatty acid. They have 3 carbon molecules of glycerol with 3 fatty acids attached. Okay, 3 fatty acids. Okay, you can see here. This is 1 fatty acid, 2, 3 fatty acid, and plus glycerol. So make up triglycerol. Okay. How about triglyceride? Triglyceride, most commonly found in food and in body storage. Properties determined by fatty acid, and fatty acid change of carbon atoms with an acid group COOH at one end. Okay, you can see in this picture. Cholesterol travels throughout the body in little package called lipoproteins. Lipoproteins have transport lipids through the blood. Lipoprotein particles contain a core of triglyceride and cholesterol, surrounded by a shell of protein, phospholipid, and cholesterol. Okay, this image about lipoprotein. We have cholesterol here, triglyceride, cholesterol, lipid, phospholipid, and this one is protein. Okay, different classes of lipoprotein vary in size, density, and function. Okay, we can see here this VLDL, LDL, and HDL. This one is the chlomicron. Okay. Two main types of lipoprotein: carry cholesterol density lipoprotein and high density lipoprotein. Okay. LDL. Okay, what's LDL? LDL transport cholesterol to cell, contain high proportion of cholesterol, and we call it also bad cholesterol. And role in disease because LDL transport cholesterol onto the artery. Okay, it can increase level of associated with tuberculosis, myocardial infection, stroke, and cardiovascular disease. That's why cholesterol inside LDL lipoprotein is called bad cholesterol. Okay, how about HDL? HDL circulate in the blood, picking up cholesterol from other lipoprotein and body cells. We call HDL as a good cholesterol because high level of HDL in the blood are associated with the reduction in heart disease risk. Okay, HDL change in lifestyle can have a positive impact on rising HDL. We have to rise HDL in our blood. We can have LDL size, weight loss, removing trans fatty acid from diet, adding monosaturated and polyunsaturated fat to the diet, adding soluble fiber to diet, and limiting intake of dietary fat to 30 to 35% of total calorie. And of course, you have to stop smoking. Okay, this is lipid and health to liver fat. Essential fatty acid differs of some hormones such as testosterone and estrogen, and need for synthesis of cortisol. Okay, triglyceride. What is triglyceride? Triglycerides are made up from one glycerol with three fatty acids attached, most commonly found in food and in body storage. And for triglyceride, properties determined by fatty acids that they have. Okay, how about triglyceride? Bond. Okay, triglycerides are made of fatty acid. They have 3 carbon molecules of glycerol with 3 fatty acids attached. Okay, 3 fatty acids. Okay, you can see here. This is 1 fatty acid, 2, 3 fatty acid, and plus glycerol. So make up triglycerol. Okay. How about triglyceride? Most commonly found in food and in body storage. Properties determined by fatty acid and fatty acid change of carbon atoms with an acid group COOH at one end. Okay, you can see in this picture. Cholesterol travel throughout the body in lipid package called lipoproteins. Lipoproteins help transport lipids through the blood. Lipoprotein particles contain a core of triglyceride and cholesterol, surrounded by a shell of protein, phospholipid, and cholesterol. Okay, this image about lipoprotein. We have cholesterol here, triglyceride, cholesterol, lipid, phospholipid, and this one is protein. Okay, different classes of lipoprotein vary in size, density, and function. Okay, we can see here this VLDL, LDL, and HDL. This one is the chlomicron. Okay. Two main types of lipoprotein: carry cholesterol density lipoprotein and high density lipoprotein. Okay. LDL. Okay, what's LDL? LDL transport cholesterol to cell, contain high proportion of cholesterol, and we call it also bad cholesterol. and role in disease because LDL stands for cholesterol into the acid and ethylene. Okay, it can increase level of associated with tuberculosis, myocardial infection, stroke, and cerebrovascular disease. That's why cholesterol inside LDL is called bad cholesterol. Okay, how about HDL? HDL circulate in the blood, picking up cholesterol from other lipoprotein and body cells. We call HDL as a good cholesterol because high level of HDL in the blood are associated with the reduction in heart disease risk. Okay, HDL change in lifestyle can have a positive impact on rising HDL. We have to rise HDL in our blood. We can have LDL size, weight loss, removing trans fatty acid from diet, adding monosaturated and polyunsaturated fat to the diet, adding soluble fiber to diet, and limiting intake of dietary fat to 30 to 35% of total calorie. And of course, you have to stop smoking. Okay, this is Lipid and Health. 2 liter fat, essential fatty acid deficiency. Too much total fat and too much bad fat can cause of cardiovascular disease, cancer, and also high intake of saturated fat may raise blood cholesterol and increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. A diet high in unsaturated is associated with a lower level of blood cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart disease. Diet high in fat from animal products can increase risk of heart disease and certain types of cancer. Diet high in processed fat also increase risk. High diet in unsaturated fat seems to be protective. Okay. What's lipid function in the body? Most stored in adipose tissue as triglycerides, important for lubricating body surface and important structural component of cell. Cholesterol and fatty acid are used to synthesize regulatory molecules. Fat provide fat-soluble vitamin A, D, E, and K, and is necessary for their absorption. And it's also important for essential fatty acid the body can make. Okay, most commonly found in food and body storage. This is triglyceride. Okay, lipid function in the body, we have storage energy, insulate the body for change in temperature, and provide cushion to protect against shock. Okay, the essential fatty acid must be consumed in the diet, and lipid have important regulatory role. And fatty acid, linoleic acid, we call it omega-6, and alpha-linolic acid, we call it omega-3, must be consumed in the diet. Okay, why? Because important for growth, skin integrity, fertility, and maintaining the blood cell structure. And important also for the structure and function of cell membranes, particularly in retina of the eye and central nervous system. Triglyceride can be used for fuel, then TG can be stored in adipose tissue, so TG can be used for energy. Okay, diet high in fat and low in fiber and plant food are correlated with the incidence of cancer. For example, breast cancer is related with high fat, low fiber diet. And how about colon cancer? Colon cancer is correlated with high fat, low fiber diet and correlated with diet high in saturated fat from red meat. Okay, this type amount of fat you it affects your health. Nutrient factor that protect against heart disease. Okay, omega 6, omega 3, 6 fatty acid, lower LDL, 3 fatty acid, lower LDL cholesterol, unsaturated fat, decrease LDL cholesterol, plant foods, fiber, and antioxidants. Okay, how about fat content in variety of foods? Okay, you can see in this picture, this is unsaturated fat content in variety of foods such as almond, sunflower seeds, sunflower oil, and olive oil. Okay, this is fat source in your diet. Another fat source also widely distributed in the diet such as fried food is coconut oil, condensed milk, fast food, creamer, high-fat food, and junk food. Okay, this is tip for healthy preparation food, not high in cholesterol and fat. Okay, food high in saturated fats, such as butter, is often described as saturated fat because it has more saturated fatty acid than unsaturated fatty acid. Okay, high intake saturated fat may raise blood pressure and increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. A diet high in unsaturated is associated with lower level of blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.